Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday, January the 2nd of 2023. Holy moly. New year, new week. About froze up. Everything's just icy white and slippery. Didn't get any snow or just the fog froze overnight. 29 degrees out here at the moment. I think it's supposed to be mostly nice today, but cold. I think the high, I don't know, it's like 41, 45, I don't know. Cold. About like yesterday. Yesterday I actually had some really nice spots out there, but it was here and then it was gone. But anyway, back to the old grind. Boy, that sure was a nice vacation. Got to see ourselves at Christmas and a brand new year. All that was nice. All right. But life must go on, as the old saying goes. Heck yeah. Well, mama, like everything, nothing lasts forever.
No, it doesn't.
As nice as that time off was, it had to come to an end.
It did at that.
We're back to one of these dadgum Mondays again.
I know.
It's all right.
Yep.
The end of all this will be here probably sooner than we think.
Yeah.
You know, and then it'll just be freedom for the rest of our lives. We hope.
Nice.
You played all your cards right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't want to be, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The alternative would not be good.
No.
But anyway, mama, have
Yes,
yourself a wonderful Monday.
You too.
And I'll see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Hello.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
You know, the irony of this thing is it was just surface rust on it. Good old PB blaster, some wire brushes, and I went over it once and I can get no more rust off of it. Simply surface rust. No damage. And I didn't clean the teeth in that, but the teeth are perfect. It was just surface rust. The fitting was so tight that that little bit of rust that was in there was enough to lock that thing on there like that. Pretty dang crazy. Oh well. Things you run into. But we'll get her on here and get everything adjusted and be taillights down the road. Oh, she was complaining about the body panel flopping around. These things are all but indestructible. These are the ones with little metal washers in them. Somehow or another it was knocked out and stuck to the cover. But anyway, let's move forward. There she is, all Loctited, torqued down to 150 Newton meters. She's ready to roll. Gotta put that dadgum floorboard bracket thing back on there. It's kind of janky getting all this stuff to line up. It does kind of wants to fight you a little bit, but this ain't my first rodeo. Let's get her done. Well, look at there. She's got a sprocket on her. Hope I got everything torqued down. Yeah. I've done this a time or two. You heading out? Why don't the guys upstairs tell them to drive over to the pad? I don't know how many people I have to help out this thing because they just go, your bike's downstairs. Man, when I was writing stuff up there, I would have been hung for not doing an active delivery and leaving the customer confused in any way, shape, or form. Oh my Lord, does it feel good to sit in the seat of a vehicle. Wow. There is literally a car down there. Holy moly. Because they said the police drug a bunch of stripped out cars and stuff out of there. And I go, there's no way to get one in there. I guess the old saying, if there's a will, there's a way. So, this is a wild one for you. So, I don't know, it's probably been a year and a half probably. I did a crash estimate or crash repair. Man, this may have been almost 2 years now. And so all the parts I put in a box. Well, they sit over there to the left of the big doors I just walked out of there. And every time, you know, Matthew was really good at cleaning stuff up on the weekends, we'd always leave that box. And of course now the dumpster's gone or whatever, and the box is heavy. It's got a bunch of crashed parts off of a Spyder. It was a F3T or something, I don't remember. But anyway, that thing's been sitting there forever. This box literally has been sitting there forever. And anyway, back in June or July, there's a gentleman from out of town came in and he had a bad windshield motor. It was actually related to I didn't realize that the park brake module that's built into the frame of the 2020 and newer Spyders, it also had to do with the I think it was a shift angle sensor. It was, yeah. Anyway, they'll share these computers and stuff for all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I replaced that thing. Well, I threw that bracket on top of that box full of crash stuff. And so Monday before last, because I wasn't there this past Monday, I'm looking around, I go, man, what a mess. So I decide, I get one of the service riders upstairs. I said, would you bring that blue dumpster down here? I said, this mess, I said, there's a box that's been sitting there for like 2 years full of old crash parts. So anyway, he brings the thing down, and I grab that big box. I look in it at least twice, and there, sitting right on the top of all these old black broke up Spyder parts, is that windshield bracket. So yeah, that's my box, you know. So I get an email from the GM, a not very friendly one, that says, great that, you know, taking the initiative to clean things up, but you threw a fairing away off of a K-bike, which turns out to be a K1600 that Adam's working on. And I go, no, I threw a box of, I didn't answer, in fact I didn't even talk to him about it yet. I'm talking to the service writer, because they've all seen like the video and stuff, because everything is surveilled there at the store. So he sends a screenshot of me walking over to pick that box up, and I threw some other garbage on top of the box as I'm going along, and I go out there and I throw it in a big blue dumpster. It's a dumpster that the forklift can pick up, and it can self-dump itself once you get to the can. So anyway, I see the picture and I go, yeah, that's not BMW parts. That's a box of dead Spyder things from a couple years ago, you know. I even looked in the box, and still sitting right on the top was that windshield bracket off of a 2020 Spyder RT. So they pull up stuff and they show the service writer, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday prior, walking down with a box, and he sets it right, or I guess that was 2 Sundays. It was on the 18th. So anyway, he walks in there and sets a box right there. Literally the box I picked up and threw away. So what are the odds that out of the clear blue nowhere, and it had to be that weekend because I have pictures of when I was walking around, like I was pointing to see the sky, and you can see that box just sitting there like it's been sitting for 2 years at least, or about. And there's that box, and I go, nope, I don't know where your BMW parts are, but there's the box right there. And no, I look at the video, and there should have been 2 boxes sitting there if there was a BMW box there. But clearly I see the service writer putting the box over there. So sometimes sometime over the weekend, I assume, prior to Sunday the 18th, somebody took that box of dead Spyder stuff and finally threw it away. But why would they have taken that windshield bracket and put it on top of the BMW box? Why would somebody do that? No idea. But all I see is what looks like a bunch of broken pieces of a black F3 that's been, like I say, this box has been there forever. So, no. It was a K1600 that, of all things, it's black. And it was all laid in there. I guess the customer took it apart, was doing something to it, brought it to us Sunday the 18th for us to finish putting it back together. It was actually a crash job. And anyways, brought it to us to, I think, finish. There was a part that was hard to get. I don't know what the story was. I just got bits and pieces of that. And yeah. So I see a bunch of black panels and stuff with a Spyder windshield bracket, park brake module and all that stuff sitting right on top of it. I picked it up, threw it away. So like 5 or 6 grand later, we have a bunch of K1600 parts on order. What's the odds? And the email from the GM says, you know, make sure you look and see what you're throwing away. Well, I guess in the video, they can see me twice digging in there and looking. I seen a bunch of black broken Spyder parts. And the box is literally the same size and everything. Dude, what are the odds? Jeez. And, you know, I'm like, nah, no, 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 no. I mean, who would take that windshield bracket out when they threw the crash parts away after 2 years, would set it on top of this guy's BMW stuff? Just exactly how I left that box and how I've seen that box down there for all this time. You couldn't have made that up if you tried. It's just impossible. But it is what it is. Crazy. I guess all the parts are, whoa. All the parts are on order and all that stuff, and it was written off last year, so kids are thinking I got a perfectly safe, quiet back alley to let my kids play with probably their Christmas present, bicycles, and some goofball with a Spyder comes flying around. So how's that for a fine how do you do? Holy moly. I guess they discovered this last Friday and went on a crazy manhunt, and the GM pulls out the old video surveillance thing, and there's old Smoak picking that box up and throwing it in the blue dumpster. Make it up, like I say. Now, I'm telling you what, them gates being half open like that, it's kind of a weird visual of that thing, because, well, I've seen them open enough now, I know what I'm seeing, but I think the first time I came across and that thing was open, I'm like, what the, is that? Oh, heck yeah. You imagine running into a gate that's open like that? Things would come to an abrupt stop. With a day like today, she's probably going to be, I haven't had no weather to ride in, but I bet she's thinking about it today. What you reckon? I would be. What's the Spyder say it is at 48? I wouldn't argue with that for a moment. It was much colder earlier. It just like warmed up all of a sudden, like. Still see all the debris of all the windstorms from weekend before last. A fine. How do you do? Done lost throwaway BMW parts. Oh yeah. Look at all the damage down here. There was some wind blowing down here, I'm here to tell you. Oh, that little black, I must have RC cars in my mind. That little black clump looked like the shape of like a RC pickup. So, what other, speaking of issues, when I filmed the onboard footage of the TRX4 Bronco, the camera I use, you have to put it in Pro mode, and from Pro mode you can run it at 150 megabits per second. I forgot to put it in Pro mode. So by doing that, my only, and I mean only option was 25 megabits per second. And I don't know how it came out after I did whatever. You know, I actually didn't proof the rendered one. But while I was building it, I realized right away it should have been, I don't know, close to 20 gigabytes. Maybe around 18. And when it's 1.9, I'm going, yes, something seriously wrong. But it came out. I haven't seen any of you guys complaining. What happened? That footage is like really nasty looking. Alright, Spyder. It's gonna be nice to see you going tail lights down the road. Better yet, with someone driving off with a smile on their face. That's even better. Alright. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, we stopped at Tractor Supply and ran into a BMW customer and his wife and
sister.
Yeah. Nice meeting. Family of customers that come in the store and stuff.
Yeah, that was very nice.
They got a R9T from us here a year or so ago.
It's way cool.
It's funny. You're like, you familiar? I'm not sure. And he says R9T, and I'm like, oh yeah. It's weird how you can associate something with a motorcycle or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I know you. It's terrible. But we remember, however we remember. Hi, Danny Magoo.
Danny, what are you doing?
He says, I'm invading the vlog.
Yes, he said, I need love
Don't go try walking on that balcony back there. I want to pick you up out of the bushes back there.
Yeah, that won't be fun.
Oh.
You're a big dog.
All right, Danny.
Because I'm here.
Goofy mud. He decides he needs love, and look out.
Yeah, he says, give me loves now.
He's trying to push me off the bench. But anyway, it was a good day. It's a good day back at work. It just kind of, you get right back in the routine like instantly.
Yes, you do.
I don't think we made it across the parking lot and you're back at work. You know?
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a fantastic time off.
It was.
Had Christmas,
really nice.
New Year's in the middle of our or on the end caps of our vacation, so that was nice.
Yes, it was.
I love when we can work it out like that.
I know it.
But anyway, we need to bounce. I think Danny's gonna crawl across me anyway.
I think so. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
See you in the morning.
See you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.